Well, I finally pulled the trigger and bought an SHFiguarts action figure because I always wanted one. Back in college, like everyone in my art program, because I studied animation in college, they all say that you need an SHFiguarts action figure for posability to copy, poses for your drawings, because it helps a lot. It helps, imagine what the pose would be like when you draw it. And I decided, you know what, I want one of these SHFiguarts action figures, but they didn't have any of the characters I wanted because I'm into Marvel. I'm into Marvel superheroes, but the SHFiguarts action figures that they had were like Spider-Man, Iron Man. I think Wolverine was one of them. Deadpool. I'm not a big fan of Deadpool. Deadpool's the closest one that I actually wanted, but that was like what, $120. So I was like, I like Deadpool, but I don't like Deadpool that much. It had to be something like Moon Knight or Ghost Rider for me to pull the trigger and buy one. So that never happened. They never had a Moon Knight or Ghost Rider. They did have a Moon Knight Revoltech action figure, but I didn't buy that because I don't like Revoltech. Revoltech is like the number one best in posability. Like this is really good posability. The SHFiguarts action figures and Figma too. That's really good in posability. But Revoltech, nothing beats that. Revoltech is the best, but that's at the cost of character design because the design the figure looks off. It looks janky with Revoltech because it's all about posability, and they sacrifice a lot of the design and the art of the figure to just have the most posability. And because of that, I think a good example would be like Gwen, Spider Gwen. Her neck is way too long and her head is way too tiny, so it looks disgusting when you have the cattle standing still, like waving, like a stationary pose. But if you have the cattle like crawling on a wall, something like that, it's not noticeable and it looks fine. So with a Revoltech action figure, you have to have like the most you have to have like the most dynamic of poses in order to make it look good, look convincing. So I got an SHFiguarts action figure of 2B because number one, I'm a big fan. I'm not actually. I shouldn't say I'm a big fan because I'm a big fan of the lore of Neo Automata, but I'm not a big fan of the game. The game is like a 7 out of 10. It's kind of janky. The the atmosphere is not the best because like it's a giant empty feeling post-apocalyptic city and doesn't feel like unique or like original, and all the robot designs like very generic and bland looking. uh, but with that said, the story of Neo Automata is very good. I do like the story a lot, so I'm a big fan of the story, the lore of Neo Automata, but I'm not a big fan of designs of everything. And one big problem that I did not like about the Neo Automata game is that 2B herself looked a little uncanny. It felt like if you took like Goku, Goku from Dragon Ball, and made it realistic and gritty, and still had the blonde, spiky hair and all that stuff, it looks disgusting. It doesn't look like it's meant to be in that universe. It looks like a really bad cosplay in like Comic Con. So like I look at 2B and Neo Automata, the video game, like it just looks like a cosplay for some kind of anime convention. It doesn't look like it's meant to be, you know. But 2B in the anime adaptation, which came out in I think 2023, looked really good. I like that design. Like 2B's design, in the Neo Automata game is not a bad design. It looks great as an anime character, but as soon as you try to make it realistic, it doesn't look nice. And here, it looks very good as a little action figure. I like it quite a bit. And yeah, that's why I bought it. And yeah, the other reason why I bought it is because I like bob haircuts. And 2B has a very nice bob haircut. It's very detailed, very lovely. And I don't see too many action figures like statues of, women with bob haircuts. I have a couple, but they're not as nice as this. It looks very fancy, very elegant, and that's why I like the bob haircut. But yeah, the posability of this action figure is very nice. I got her doing this nice little stationary pose, kind of like waving the sword a little bit, kind of bent out, on her like high heel boots, like that. But yeah, it comes with the stand, it comes with the base, it comes with the pod, The pod kind of just bends like this. What else we got? Got this small little package here. I think this is about like 5.5 inches tall. So it's not a big action figure, but out of every action figure I have a NECA Dracula. I have a NECA Elvira. I got The Invisible Man by Jada Toys. I got a bunch of Marvel Legends stuff, but out of every action figure I have, this is my favorite now. This one has like the most amazing posability and a lot of detail, and it's also my most expensive because it's like $80 on Amazon. I know if I got it from Japan directly, it would have been like $55, but then I have to go for the hassle of having it go to like a shipping container and have it stay there for a little bit while I buy a little bit more Japanese goods until I got enough that, you know, the shipping wouldn't be too bad or expensive. But there wasn't too much Japanese imports I wanted, just this. So I just bite the bullet and paid the actual $30 for the Amazon listing for this from Tamashi Toys or something. But yeah, this is my first SHFiguarts figure, and it looks very nice. I'm very happy with it. I might get a Figma in the future. If Figma ever does spam once, I might get a Figma. I know they made a Zero Suit Samus and a Link from Legend of Zelda. So those I could have gotten because I do like those characters, but I didn't get them in time. So now they're expensive on, you know, like eBay and Amazon and whatnot. But I also, here's the thing, I'm not a big fan of anime, but there's a few animes I do like. I like Kill la Kill, and Figma did a Kill la Kill action figure back in like 2017, and now that goes like $300, like $400, and I wish I bought it when it came out, but I wasn't a fan of Kill la Kill until like 2018, 2019 when I saw it. So that action figure came out in like 2017, so I missed it by 2 years. So that sucks. But yeah, at least I got the 2B just in time, because I do like this 2B a lot. And what else you get with this? You get a bunch of heads. You get hold of an open mouth with you got an open mouth head. You got closed eyes. Then you got an open mouth with the goggles. Then you got you know, a plain Jane Smork with goggles again. And yeah, here's the thing. Here's one little issue I have with this action figure, and that there's a little paint smudge on his head, which is the default head. It comes in the package. Like, none of the other pieces have, like, you know, paint smudges or whatnot, so it's like a perfect, near perfect paint job for this figure, except for that one head. Let me take out that head. I'm not sure if you can see this, but let me zoom in. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's like a little dot underneath her nose, and it's a paint smudge. I tried, you know, taking it off with my fingernail and whatnot. It's not coming off. It's definitely paint. So there's a little paint dot underneath her nose, and I know that's not her mole, because she does have a mole on the left side of her face, as you can see right here on the chin. There's a mole right there that's supposed to be there. But there's a little dot underneath her nose, and I don't think the camera's picking up too well, but yeah, there's a little dot right there underneath the nose. It kind of looks a little pixelated, but it's right there. And yeah, it's not coming off. It's painted there. And that sucks, but then again, I'm probably never going to use the goggles, because I like the face, okay? The face looks very pretty, very elegant. And so much so, I actually bought the bus. I bought a 2B bus that's coming out in October. So I didn't get it yet. It's going to come out in October, but I do have a bus of the head sculpt because, again, I like bob haircuts and I like 2B. I don't like 2B's design in the video game itself because, like I said before, it looks too uncanny. It looks too like an anime character cosplay. Like a very, not even like a good cosplay, like a very off, like low-budget cosplay of 2B in, you know, realistic setting. It looks disgusting, but 2B in the anime, it looks great. I like it a lot. And I have seen a couple episodes of the anime. I didn't see the whole thing yet. I saw a couple, and I saw it with the with the subtitles. I didn't watch the dub, because the dub is usually garbage. I know that from Kill la Kill. The Kill la Kill dub I did not like. But yeah, it's a good anime. I do like it. I give it like a 7 out of 10, just like the game. There was a few issues here and there with the anime, but it's pretty good. I like it. One thing I do like about the anime though is that it tries to be a little bit different from the video game. It does go beat for beat like the video game, but it changes it up just a little bit. So it makes it more interesting that it does that because it makes it, like what's gonna change. Like it's not beat for beat. It's just like what's new. What's gonna be the different thing? Is 2B gonna die? Maybe 2B will die. I don't know. But yeah, I mean they wouldn't kill off 2B because she's like the main character of the story, kind of. Would they? Who knows? But here's the funny thing about this thing. A lot of people kept complaining about the SHFiguarts action figure because of one reason. It's the butts. I don't know why, but everybody complains about the butts. And like, oh, you should get the buzzsaw one because, oh, look, the butt, it looks weird. But here's the thing. When she's in a stationary pose like this, it looks fine. See, it looks fine. But then when you try to make her sitting, it looks a little bit bizarre because there's a lot, this crack in the way. It looks a little strange, but here's the thing: why even look down there? Okay, like you don't need to look down there when you're posing the figure, because I guess if you want to do a high kick, like posability, if you want to do like a high kick pose, maybe you have to look down there a little bit, but it's not bad. I've seen wars with, Marvel Legends figures and whatnot, and with, the DC animated universe, Bruce Timm action figure line that was like all vinyl. I'm not talking about was the Todd McFarlane remakes or redos of those, or the other brand, Mondo. Mondo's also making those now too. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the original, not the original, but the ones like the 2012, 2014 line of Bruce Timm Batman anime series, Justice League. Actually, Justice League came later. It came out like 2017 or 2018 for those action figures. But you know what I'm saying? Those vinyl ones, those are crap. I have two of them. Actually, should I say? No, three. I have three of those. I have Zatanna, I have Superman, I have Lois Lane. Those action figures suck in posability, and they look nasty when you try to pose them, but they look great. They're beautifully designed, they're beautiful looking action figures, but you do not want to pose those things. They look nasty when you pose them. But yeah, I'm gonna show off a couple of features. So, she has different heads. You can take off the head. You just gotta pluck it in between the the hairpiece right here, and it comes out, and you put on a different head, and it looks great. It looks nice. I like the head sculpts. But again, that one head, the default head, there's a little dot right here where her nose is, and it looks weird. It looks bizarre, and I can't take it off. Please help. And for hands, you got like two different gripping hands. One is like a bigger grip or like a looser grip than the other one. You got one plain flat palm hand to do the the signature just do the signature salutes for the was it Robot Nation? I forgot what it's called. I'm not good with Japanese names, but I can remember 2B, I can remember 9S, A2, and usually when they have like American names like Spike Spiegel, I can remember that. But as soon as they have like a Japanese name, I'm like, what is the name? I can't remember it. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of animes. I should mention that. I already mentioned that before, but I want to see the animes I do enjoy, so you can get a good grip of what I do like. So I like the new Automata anime that just came out in 2023. I like Kill la Kill. I like Cowboy Bebop. I just reference Spike Spiegel. I do like Cowboy Bebop. I like Lupin the Third. And I'm thinking about getting the SHFiguarts Lupin the Third action figure because I do like Lupin the Third a lot. But I'm still thinking about it because it's still an expensive purchase, and I gotta figure out where to put it. But I got 2B because Bob haircut. Plus, I like the character, I like the story and all that stuff. What else do I like, anime-wise? Konosuba was pretty good. I saw season 1 entirely, but I watched the dub because I was lazy. I should have watched the sub or whatnot. And what else can I say about this? I'll try doing another pose for this. I can't, hold my camera while posing it. And there you go. There's another high kick right here. Yeah, there's a high kick. So yeah, it's a very nice figure. I highly recommend it if you like Nier Automata or 2B. You probably like 2B for the fan art, right? Because like I said this before, but yeah, again, Nier Automata 2B design in the video game, it does not look great. But I have seen some official merchandise, like the statues, that redesign a face to make it look good. Like, you can make it look good, but it doesn't look good in the video game itself. And the official statues, I know there's like bootleg 2B statues, because a lot of anime stuff has bootlegs, because China does, like, you can do whatever you want. It's like a giant mess of bootlegs, but yeah, 2B in those official statues looks nice, and it's based off the video game, not based off the anime. But for some reason, the video game itself, it looks nasty. And some of the action figures too. Like, I think, was it Bringarts? Bringarts made an action figure based off the video game. And again, in my opinion, that looks nasty. It looks weird. It looks too realistic while having an anime design. It looks like a cosplay, not an actual cattle. This looks really good. Like a 10 out of 10 counter design. I like it a lot. And the concept art for the video game, it has this design, the anime design, not what's actually in the video game. So I think at one point they wanted to look like an anime and not like a realistic gritty video game cattle. But also at the same time they had to connect it back to Neo on the PlayStation 3, because Nier Automata is a sequel to a video game on the PS3. And before that, there was like a spin-off or original series on the PS2 that Neo spin-off from. So yeah, again, great figure. I like it a lot. I don't know what else to say. Like, this is literally a 10 out of 10 figure, and I highly recommend it for anyone interested in Nier Automata. I think it's better than the Buzzsaw. A lot of people say the Buzzsaw actually is the better one because it has a quote-unquote better butt. But I think it looks weird because the felt design on this, so like the cloth on the skirts, it like covers up the chest, so it makes it look like she's like a midget, or like, off in proportions, I should say. But yeah, I think this one is like, the best of the best. It has great posability, great design, and the joints are like hidden because, she's wearing a dress, so you can't tell where the joints start on the sleeves, and you can't tell where the joints start on the black boots because it's hidden because it's black. I mean, you can see it, but from a distance you can't see it. It looks really good. Like 10 out of 10. I'm rambling here because I ran out of things to say, but I can't wait for the bus to come. That's all I gotta say, because I like the hair. Oh, she fell off. But yeah, here's a stand. I should talk a little bit about the stand. The stand, you can tilt back and forth like this. You can tilt this thing. You got this weird head thing. I think this stand is really good if you want to do like a falling pose, because 2B, you can glide with the pod. So if you want to have the pod like glide before holding the hands of the pod, you can do that. Or you can have her like falling from the sky and kicking, like, doing like an air kick, which she does in the games. I mean, the one game. Because I don't think she's in, Neo Replicants? Like, Neo Replicant just literally has the Neo protagonist from, Neo on the PS3. And I think A2 is in it. So there you go. That is the stash. I mean, not stash, the figure. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what SHFiguarts action figures are you excited for in the future. And I might look into getting more of these, because I like this one quite a bit. I'm not getting 9S though, because I don't like 9S. Everybody likes Suri, no one likes 9S. Well, I mean, probably like some women like 9S, because 9S has like the Justin Bieber kind of look. Like, Oh, here's the cutesy high school boy that every girl had a crush on. And it looks more like an elegant, like, 1930s beautiful woman. Like, beautiful, like, uh, fancy. Like, it's a fancy woman. So yeah, I like this figure quite a lot. Probably my favorite action figure of everything I have. I do like the Dracula NECA black and white action figure that I got, but this is better. This has better posability and this looks nice. I'm so happy I had. I wonder how much this is gonna be in the future because I know a lot of these SHFiguarts and Figmas go up in value. I wonder how much it's gonna be worth because it's probably be worth like $300 in the future. I paid $80 for it, but maybe someday it'll be like 300, maybe 400. I don't know. I'll keep it in good condition because one, I spent a lot of money. Two, it's to be. Anyway, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, see you guys in the future.